The other day, Joey Akan posted a lengthy piece on X about his concerns with Nigerian music right now. In fact, he has been talking about it over the last few weeks and even did some videos on it. Here's a bit of it up on the screen, and I'll read some interesting parts of the think piece Joey Akan shared. This is some of what Joey Akan said. Amapiano came into Nigeria as a Trojan horse. The log drums and whelming beat pattern offered us a glimpse into a new era for pop music. One in which we could bounce to novelty carried to heady highs by just drumming, nothing else. We thought we could do what we've always done, find pockets to litter with our homegrown elements, from words to melody, slangs to invectives, crowd vocals to colloquial poetry. We padded it up, spliced, sliced, and diced to create novel versions of ourselves in it. But while we danced and made merry, Amapiano sank its fangs. We've become addicted to its formulaic ways that many of us have completely forgotten how to do anything else. Our diversity limps, our clubs don't carry our sound, and everything speeds through and past you that it has all become a blur. We've turned artistry into blue-collar factory work, cranking out music from label-created assembly lines, aka camps. The consequence of this, stretched far beyond the creative contract and into business, we are regressing, we can't mint new stars, and nothing is sticking beyond the moment. No one on the mainstream is creating future-facing work or toiling on the fringes of a new sound to advance our culture. We no longer have the biggest records on the continent, we're no longer leading, just new copies of other people, loud emulators. And those are just some parts of Joey Akan's statement that I've just read. Now, Joey Akan's piece is quite insightful and meticulously outlines how Amapiano with its unique log drums and captivating beat patterns not only introduced a fresh sonic landscape to Nigerian pop music, but also served as a versatile canvas for creativity. That introduction came with a period of vibrant experimentation and creation of novel musical expressions within the Nigerian context, primarily since 2021, and really came into full effect in 2022. Now we are in 2024 and the cracks have begun to show, and this is what Joey Akan is highlighting. His analysis also points to a critical concern: the potential over-reliance on Amapiano's formulaic patterns, which seems to have led to somewhat of a stagnant period in musical innovation in Nigerian music right now. The fear is that this has caused a decline in the diversity, innovation, and uniqueness of Nigeria's musical output, with artists, producers, and labels perhaps becoming too comfortable within the confines of what's popular and trendy and just following a similar formula. This is not a new thing in music, and we will continue to see it happen across countries, continents, and genres. And the situation mirrors the broader challenge within the music industry of balancing between embracing new trends and maintaining a diverse and dynamic creative ecosystem. It becomes even harder when money is on the table. The pressures of success and consistency of churning out hits to see that ROI, return on investment. Those are the pressures that artists, especially as they rise to the top, are facing, because you gotta stay up there, right? And maybe this explains why artists like Burna Boy have been churning out album after album and doing tour after tour, because now you're chasing, if you made $1 million, you're chasing 10 million. If you made 10 million, you're chasing 100 million. But now you've got a bit of a formula, so when it comes to making music, you might just end up making the same thing over and over again. While Joey Akan's critique of the Amapiano phenomenon in Nigeria is poignant, we have to be honest. It's a bit odd to blame Amapiano for where Nigerian music is right now. There has to be some level of accountability. Is it Amapiano's fault, or is it the fault of the musicians, the creators, for relying on Amapiano too much to create a quick trendy hit that they can throw some marketing dollars at for a TikTok challenge. The problem could be that everyone is trying to do the same thing, using the same template, and now the market is growing tired of it. It may also be reflective of a larger issue within Nigerian pop music, particularly within Afrobeats, where it has reached the life cycle stage of genre saturation. In the life cycle of music genres, saturation occurs when a style becomes so prevalent that it starts to lose its original appeal and vitality, leading to a phase where innovation is stifled and new offerings feel redundant. This isn't a challenge unique to Nigerian pop music or Afrobeats or any African genre. It's a cyclical phase that many music genres face globally. If you look at the graph, this is likely where Nigerian popular music and loosely Afrobeats is right now: saturation. This saturation can limit the industry's ability to foster new talent, create future-facing work, and maintain its leading position, as Joey Akan aptly noted. There's so much Nigerian music out there, and so much templating of what has worked, that the unique stuff got lost in the noise, and the market isn't hearing anything new or groundbreaking enough anymore. You hear, the latest record from your favorite artist and you're like, you know what, it's nice, I like it. But are you getting that feeling like, damn, what is this? Probably not. The current state of saturation within Nigerian music, highlighted by the omnipresence of too much Amapiano infusion, like Joey Akan said, shouldn't be viewed solely as some sort of bottleneck, but as a natural phase that precedes the birth of new musical expressions. We've actually seen this genre life cycle play out in front of our eyes in South Africa, for example, with Gqom. It was all the rave for years, 2014, 2015, 2016, and even got to the Black Panther soundtrack showcasing global relevance. But by 2019, it wasn't the same anymore. Gqom's decline in South Africa gave way for something else: Amapiano. That's when we say this stuff is cyclical. That's really what it means. This means Nigerian music, and Afrobeats in particular, is simply going through a natural cycle. I think what Joey Akan was saying is that Nigeria needs another Amapiano moment for itself, a shot in the arm, and soon, so that the Nigerian dominance in African music does not come under threat. This perspective not only aligns with the historical patterns in music evolution, but also offers a roadmap for navigating out of this current impasse. He's not trying to attack Nigerian music. He's simply trying to say that he's seeing something and feeling something, and it's not a good thing right now. So what can be done about it before the situation gets worse? I guess this brings us to the key question. How do you fix this problem in Nigerian pop music right now? One thing Nigeria will have and always have is new musical talent. The key is not necessarily in finding new sounds like the iconic log drum to blend with what they're already doing per se, but to find a way to amplify the lesser known talents that already have refined music sonically and build around what makes them tick, because there is so much talent out of Nigeria right now. The saturation felt by Joey Akan and other Nigerians might also be because we keep hearing the same artists and the upcoming talents are not being heard enough. And this might have a lot to do with marketing budgets, the pay-to-play nature of the digital platforms. When you got more money, there's more likelihood that you're going to be heard, because you can actually pay platforms to be in front of your desired audience, which is something that smaller labels and lesser known artists will find very challenging to do. This is a very difficult issue to analyze, but the dialogue Joey Akan has started is important for Nigerian music in finding a positive path forward. You tell me, what are your thoughts on this issue, and let's have a healthy discussion in the comments. Otherwise, that's it from me. My name is Wemoto, son of Zimbabwe, signing out. Peace. Dang.